My name is Patrick Joseph. I am demoing Galactic Cruise for Kinson Key Games. Galactic Cruise is a pretty heavy Euro game with a worker placement mechanic. So you can see the main board right here. This is where we're going to be taking all of our actions. I like to consider this a feels-good Euro game because in most Euro games, you're usually limited in the actions that you want to take. Not so in this game. And there's two main reasons. The first is when you want to take an action that somebody's already at, in most worker placement games, you're blocked. Not in this game. You can bump them out of the way, and you can take that action no problem. But what's great is that it's a win-win. What I mean by that is this worker is going to go back to their board, and that player can use that worker on their next turn, and it's going to give them what's called a funding bonus. One of these things right here, it's going to be an immediate victory point, resource, money that they can use to prime their engine in the future. So everybody wins a little bit when you take actions that interact with other people. You're not ever really hurting anybody. So that's a huge benefit to this game that other heavy games don't do well. On top of that, you'll see here, back on the main player board, you'll see this pink worker right here. In most worker placements, you only have access to those two actions. Not the case in this game. You'll see these development cogs right here. That's going to actually expand your access to actions so that now pink can take any 6 of these actions on their turn. So basically, half of the board is available to them with the 2 actions that they get on their turn. So they could take 2 of these actions, 2 of these actions, they can mix and match. If you don't have your cog in that section, you do have to pay that player if you want to gain access to that area. Once you get your cog there, you're going to get that access for free. Now, what are we doing in this game? It's called Galactic Cruise because this is a company that's the first one to ever offer extended stay space vacations to the people of Earth. So what we're going to be doing is launching a lot of rockets, and a lot of the game is going to build up towards that, how do I launch rockets in the game? So you can see here we've got a partially built out rocket, we've got some blueprints built, we've got our yoga studio and our burger bar. We've got some passengers here. This one's a family tourist that's looking for family-based attractions. We've got an itinerary. We have to have a flight plan, right? And all of that stuff is going to eventually score us points, get us more stuff to keep our engine in the game going so we can do more of it better as the game progresses. And so, like I said, this game is very, very flexible. As I said before, there's so many action selections that you have every turn. So unlike most other heavy games where you like, I can't do this, I can't do that, I have nothing that's worth doing this turn, you always have a pathway to do what you want, you just need to figure out what it is.